Boom, welcome back to the Let's Figure It Out podcast with DZ. I'm DZ, of course. Got a good episode today. Hopefully you enjoy it. And, keep messing with your boy. On to the video. So, how do people actually stay motivated long term? When I think about motivation, I just don't experience it the way people describe it. Like, I feel like motivation in my life genuinely just kind of comes and goes. Like, sometimes I'm so locked in on something. I just feel like I can do anything I want to do in that day. Like, I'll be down for a while and then I'll sit in my chair and I'm just like, yo, I'm going to pump out all these videos. I'm going to do all this content. Like, I'm going to make these, I'm going to write down these funny scripts for skits. I'm like, yo, I'm just about to kill it. And then it just kind of wanes. And I feel like it's only gotten more difficult. I feel like anybody out there that's trying to stay motivated on something that's not the main thing that they're doing understands what I mean. Let me break that down, because I'm sure they're what are you talking about? So I have things I want to do, but I also have something called a full-time job. So having a full-time job and trying to, in your free time when you're already tired, all of my mental brain power just kind of goes to that job. Trying to stay motivated is hard. For me, that's what I mean, where it comes and goes. For me, sometimes my job and not enjoying necessarily what I'm doing and what I'm using my brain power on, sometimes that motivates me. I'll leave work and I'll just have a rough day and I'll just be like, yo, I can't do this anymore. I'm about to I'm so motivated. I come home, I'm boom, I record videos, I get stuff out, and then it's man, that is such a fleeting thing. And I feel it's interesting because even as I say this, I know other people feel the same way, and it sucks to feel better in our combined struggle, but it's just kind of true. I feel for the average person, motivating yourself consistently long term is a superpower. The people that every day they can get up routinely and be motivated, have stuff that work full time, whatever, have stuff on the side where they're yo, I'm motivated, I'm doing this. Or even simple stuff. It doesn't have to be something you want to do. It can be working out. People that are have consistent motivation. People, one thing I don't like is when some people who grew up in an environment that kind of created their motivation, or created how their brain is able to constantly be motivated, don't understand what it's to not grow up or not be developed in that. So being in a place where you weren't always pushed to be motivated and trying to find it on yourself is hard. Even me, I feel I'm not even though it's hard for me to admit that, but I wouldn't even say I'm the worst. I've seen people less motivated than me, which to me, I mean, you guys of course don't really you can't be in my brain, but to me, I'm there's no way you're less motivated than me. But it just kind of is what it is. Some people just cannot remain motivated, and I don't think it's all about environment. Don't get me wrong. There's some people out there who they were that, they could not stay motivated, and then they were able to find their groove. And so I don't want to downplay that. You can definitely build yourself into having that long-term motivation. But for most of us, that thing just comes and goes, man. Sometimes I'm here and something loosely I'll use is sometimes I dance around the idea that I want to make music. And so I'll lock in for a few days and I'm just yo, I am going to become a musician or a singer or whatever. And I'll just do all this stuff to make music. And then it's when the motivation leaves, it's everything else leaves. Motivation is being motivated is such a big driver. I'm telling you, if you, and it's not that you can't, but when you're trying to do something, you're not motivated, it's all the ideas just go, they're gone. I'll be sitting there and I'm yo, I want to make these videos, but it's almost my brain legit just shuts down. It's yo, I know we want to be doing something right now, but I just don't want to do it. And so then I'm having to think. And I remember sometimes I'll even be out call or hit up my friends just to talk, because I'm yo, sometimes just talking it oils up and starts putting all the gears start grinding. But man, like when that motivation goes, like it's just hard. And like, of course, this podcast is not necessarily about like giving you an answer, because I can't. Like I don't have the answers. We're just figuring it out, and I'm over here trying to figure it out. Hey, like, is this something I wish I could have figured out when I was like 18? Yes, but we're past that. So now I'm still having to try to figure it out now, and I just think like it's something we're constantly working towards. Like some people like, well, not even some people, like, let me just talk about me. Like, I know I don't have the level of motivation that I want. And so I feel like it's a constant work. Like I'm constantly trying to build that motivation. And I think as long as you don't stop, to a certain extent, you're good. Like for me, I like to think that even though I'm not as motivated constantly, like long term, as I want to be, as long as I still know that I want to be motivated and I still work towards that motivation, I just think I still have a good outlook on life. Like I still feel like there's a path for me. And as long as I don't like give that up, and like hopefully for you guys, like as long as you don't give that up, I feel like there's always a path to like find it and like achieve what you're trying to achieve. Okay, so next prompt: how do some people have one clear main dream? Now you know your dream, so like the thing that you want to do. I've never really had a single like one dream, and I feel like that's always kind of added to my struggle in chasing said dream, or multiple dreams that I have, I guess. But like, which one of my dreams I prioritize, and that probably ties into the motivation question from earlier, but which one of my dreams I prioritize just constantly shifts, and it makes me feel like I'm not as serious about my dreams sometimes as like people around me. Like, because when I see someone else and they have a single dream and they're always chasing it, it just kind of makes me feel like I'm not locked in. Like, I feel like locked in is a good way to put it. Like, when you have many things you want to do, like my dreams constantly change, and I don't know, I feel like, am I being influenced? Not really, because I feel like I've been pretty consistent with the dreams I want to do, but because I shift back and forth, I feel like I've never made the amount of progress that I wanted to in any of them. But because like I always talk about it, but I want to make content, like I like being funny. I like seeing people laugh. It brings me joy to bring like people joy. Like even in like my day to day, even though it's not content, like I constantly am looking for like a way to make people laugh, because it just makes me feel better. And like, so content, like voice acting, which I always joke about, like I don't know, like that's like my ongoing thing, is like, what does it mean to be a voice actor? And I'm not going to get into that because I don't want to talk about the same thing every podcast, but like, like that. And then like I said, like skits and stuff, like I really look up to like people who do like skits, like RDC, and like other people like that do similar stuff, like just stuff that, I don't know, it's just, and then like it's kind of, I guess skits kind of falls into like acting. Like I don't necessarily think I want to be an actor, but like, like I don't know, like I just feel like playing a character that's not me is like so fun. Like it brings me joy. Like I remember when I was in middle school, me and my best friend to this day, like we used to put on skits in class for like English. It was like different English stuff, and like we would have the whole class laughing, and it felt like such a stand-up-y vibe. Like I think that's kind of what started me down that path, because I was just like, man, like when I want to be, like I'm funny. Now, is it hard to translate funny in person to funny like on here? Yes. And so I think that kind of also ties into why I can't focus on a single dream, because I never have really figured out how to achieve any of these dreams. I feel like I constantly just throw them around. It's like I'm juggling all these dreams, because like I'll commit to one for a while, and then when I just can't figure it out, it's almost like I panic, like I'm running out of time, and I'm just like, no, I have to switch to a different dream now, because like something's got to work. And so I envy people who can just have one dream and they're just like, this is the thing I'm going to focus on. This is what I'm going to achieve. This is what I'm going to be motivated to work on every day. And so they achieve that dream. And maybe not jealousy. It's more like I'm inspired. Like when I see that, it inspires me because I'm like, damn, like those people know what they want to do and they're killing it. And that's just what I want to do. I just want to get to where like I'm locked in like that and I'm killing it. But I don't know if I'm ready to give up on all of my dreams to just choose one. Like realistically, I guess like if I just picked one and I killed it, it could lead to going back to my other stuff. But it's really hard. Like that's what I think that is the worst part about all this, is like everything is in the moment. Like life itself is in the moment. Like people always tell you to live in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like it's most things that motivate you are like kind of in the moment, like what's to do right now in the moment. Like, and even like your dreams, like it's hard for you to think about. Well, the dream part is the differencing, like the difference in all this, because like your dreams are kind of like in the future. Because if you've achieved said dream, it's not really a dream anymore. So I feel like every dream that I want is in the future. And so it's hard for me to feel like I'm locked in per se, when because I haven't achieved it, I constantly feel like I gotta like swap over. I constantly feel like I gotta go to another one. And so I feel like in the long run, like it's hurting me. And I'm be honest, I haven't found the answer to that. Like I'm just not ready to give up on all the things I want to do. And so because I don't want to give up on them, I almost have to go through this like struggle of trying to figure out, what do I need to prioritize? What should I be working on right now? Is it good for me to shift to this other thing right now? Should I just be holding on to this one thing and working towards it? Like, I can't say that I'll ever really know, but same thing as the motivating thing, like with your dreams, I feel like as long as you're not giving up, then again, I just feel like I'm going down the right path. Even though I haven't seen the fruits of my labor yet in the things that I love and the things that I enjoy and the things that I actually feel somewhat passionate about, I feel like as long as I haven't lost that feeling, like when I feel what it would feel like when I think what it would feel like to achieve those dreams, it makes me still keep going. I feel like, hopefully, I don't want to speak negatively, but like I feel like it's only when you have said dream, and everyone's probably gone through this at least once, where you just kind of want to give up. It's like I can't even in my wildest dreams imagine my dream being accomplished, and that's a dark place. And I think I've been there. I think I'm in a cool place now where like I don't think that way, like I said. But like as long as you like still have something you're dreaming towards, I feel like you're in the right path. I feel like there's always a way for you to just like keep going and not give up. And I have to say that for me, because I think I need to hear that probably more than a lot of people. So this is my way of not saying me and saying, as if I'm helping someone else, but it's also advice for me. So as long as I'm still chasing my dreams, I can't really be that mad. Is it normal to not fully understand what winning even means? I don't know if I really understand what it means to win. Like, it sounds weird, but there are moments where like I thought I was winning, and then I just kind of started to think that I'm not sure if the thing I was aiming at was even the right goal for me. Like, I guess if I was going to use a comparison, it's almost like I keep winning a sprint only to realize I was supposed to be running a marathon. Like, because I shift my dreams and because I lose motivation, even when I can lock in and I am focused on one goal, I get so lost in the sauce that I'll do something and it's like, boom, that's a win. I just won. And then when I sit back and I think, I just won, but in what? I won in the wrong thing. Like I'm running in the wrong direction. Like I'm running full sprint, cross the line. I got my hands in the air. I'm like, yo, W, I just won. And then boom, people just run by me and I'm like, what the heck, I won. And they're like, yo, it's a marathon. And that's how I feel sometimes about wins. Like, I know people love to be like, you got to give yourself the small wins, or like you have to like actually accept winning, because I know sometimes it's hard for me, and I'm sure it's hard for other people to like accept wins. Like it's much easier, sounds horrible, but it's much easier to accept losses than accept wins for me. Like I'll have a loss or like do something and take a loss, and I'm just like, here we go again. Or like I'll take a loss and I'll just be like, okay, well, let me try to take something from this. But wins, like, what does it mean to win? Like there's too many definitions to really like materialize something specific in my head. Like I don't know if I can really describe what winning feels like for me, and that's horrible, but like I don't know, like and it makes me wonder, like, do other people really know what it means to win? Like, yeah, like you have like people and they're like, oh, I'm a winner, like I win in everything I work towards, like I accept the little wins, and the little wins, they lead to big wins. But for me, I think I'm almost holding out on the end. Actually, it's funny that I said a sprint. I think most of the time I run the sprint and then I'll win the sprint, but I don't really put my hands up like, oh yeah, I just won the sprint. I think I just kind of put my hands up and I go, wow, was that a win? And whether it was or not, I just kind of can't really fathom winning. I think you just get so caught up not being like motivated or not having that feeling of being locked in, that even if I did get a win, no matter how small, it's almost hard to accept. It's almost hard to acknowledge, because like I said, like I just don't think I know what winning means. And I mean, I'm curious to know how other people feel, but for me, man, like winning just kind of feels like more work. Like, I mean, of course, failure means you're going in the wrong direction, but winning just kind of feels like, well, now that I've won, you have to keep winning. Like winning is a temporary feeling. Failure is something that you shouldn't feel, whatever. You shouldn't feel for a long time, but it's much easier to just carry it with you. Winning is such a fleeting feeling. Like I can work really hard. Let's just say I make a video and I work really hard in that video and I do all these things. I come up with like good prompts. I come up with good ideas. I create a good thumbnail. I try to make a cool title. I try to put the best hashtags in there. And then I post a video and it's like, that's a win. But it just doesn't feel like a win to me. And I think it's because like, I think I look at winning wrong. To me, I feel like winning is one thing. It's like one race, which I think is like life. I feel like if I don't win at life, then no other winning matters. And I take winning at life as just meaning like having already achieved everything I wanted to achieve. So I feel like I need to change my mindset. But currently, if I hadn't already achieved everything that I want to, it's almost like I won't let myself win. Like winning is impossible. Like even a small thing. It's funny because like even sometimes at my job that like I definitely don't want that to be my like career or dream or whatever. But even there, sometimes I'll experience wins, but like I can't recognize them as wins because I have to keep running. Like the race didn't stop just because I won this part of the race. And so I think because of that, I don't know. I just can't recognize a win. Like, what is a win? I'm not going to find the answer today. So I might as well just move on. Last question before I end this episode. Why do people react to failure so differently? Failure hits me differently, kind of just depending on the situation. Like sometimes I kind of get over it quick and like I use it as a learning opportunity. But sometimes, man, that feeling stays pretty long. And I would say it's honestly stays longer than I even want it to. Like kind of to go back to the prompt before about winning, like in comparison to winning, failure is so easy to just accept and put it all on you and imagine that there's just like no hope and that this failure signifies who you are as a person or who I am as a person, and not that I just stumbled. Like I feel like I should look at failure as like a roadblock and be like, okay, boom, I hit that. Cool. How do I not hit this same bump again? How do I overcome this? How do I move forward? How do I stay motivated? But I think sometimes, just like a normal person, that failure hits, and instead of it being a speed bump, I make it a wall. Like, it may have been intended to be a speed bump and something that I can just be like, okay, learn from this. When I'm in this part of my journey, I need to slow down and go over this speed bump a lot slower. But instead, I feel like I make that speed bump a wall, and on some like car test dummy style, I just crash into the wall. Like, no need for it. There's no need for it to be a wall. It should be something so small. It should be like something that I can even not forget, because you should never forget. Like, you have to learn from it, but like almost like it's something that I make a long-term I turn a temporary failure into a long-term thing to hold me back. And I think it has something to do with like the insecurity towards winning and my dream and like motivating long term. I feel like it all just kind of ties back into it, where like learning to overcome failure, I think, is one of the first things that anyone should learn how to do, including me. Like, if you can push past failure, I have to believe nothing is impossible. Like, I would say failure, and my experience and seeing it in other people, is like the main cause of someone giving up. Because like, imagine, you probably only have so many failures you're willing to accept in your path. And so if I constantly feel like I'm failing, and I feel like I hit that point where it's like, damn, you know what? I have failed for the last time. I'm done. I can't say that I can't respect when someone's like, maybe I have to give up. Like, you can only take so many losses before it's like, wow, maybe I need to reconsider. But I think it's not necessarily the failures, it's how you take the failures. Because like, successful people fail all the time. Like, they just win more than they fail. And when they do fail, they actually like learn from it and move on. Whereas I feel like some people, like, and even me sometimes, I will like, something will happen, it won't work out, it's a failure, boom, I messed up this somehow. And instead of taking a second, learning from it, and immediately hitting the ground running and moving on, I'll dwell on it so long. That's part where the wall comes from. I'll dwell on it so long that I let the failure build up, instead of trying to like move past that like speed bump. Like, I go over the speed bump, and it's almost like I back up, and then I just sit there and let more material build on the speed bump, trying to think, instead of what I can learn to move past the failure, I think, what was the point of even coming here to like, just to have this failure happen? And I can't say that I'm at a point where like I know the answer to how to overcome that, but I think I'm finally at like a place where even I can recognize that that's something that needs to get worked through, and recognize that that's something that I have to find a solution to. And it's always funny to me because other people feel the same way. Like, if you ever just talk to other people, and if you're someone who doesn't have a lot of people to talk to, and so you didn't know that, I can honestly tell you that other people fail, and they probably take it the same way as you. Like, you're not alone. Like, everyone fails. Different people fail. Different people take it on themselves differently. There's probably someone out there who, when they fail, they take it even worse than you. And that's not to like downplay your experience, but it's just like to let you know that there's always someone who understands how you feel and are probably equally as frustrated and equally trying to become better. I feel like we're all just really trying to become better. Like, yeah, there's probably someone out there who's just given up, but you know, there's nothing we can do about that. But for people who have not given up, like, it means something to me to know that I'm at a place now where before I would just fail and that was the end. Like, I would just give up on it. Whatever that thing was, I was like, this is done. This singular failure is just too much. It's It's too much pressure on me. I can't do it. Whereas now, like, I'm just kind of like, oh, okay, boom. I'm still kind of messing up because I'm still putting the wall up. But now, like, at least I'm trying to tear through it. Like, I'm trying to push past it. And by pushing past it, I feel like it's helping with my motivation. It's helping with my many dreams that I just refuse to cut down to one, which I'm going to have to find a way to be locked in on all those. And I feel like it helps me with experiencing and letting myself feel what it feels like to win. Like, even though I don't really know completely what it means to win, by understanding that I need to change the way I feel about failure, I feel like it inherently helps me win and feel what it feels like to win. And honestly, just like this podcast, which is gonna start winning. I don't know why. I just got a good feeling I'm gonna start winning. And hopefully your dreams, you start winning on your stuff. You remain motivated. Start understanding what it feels like to win, and start overcoming your failure. Because just like me, I'm just a normal guy, you know, and I'm doing it. So that's the end of the podcast. Another good one, another good conversation, you know, something to just listen to, understand that other people, you know, have similar stuff, go through similar things, just kind of having questions. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, if you haven't already, subscribe. But this is episode 2, and there's gonna be a lot more from here, so stay tuned. Peace.